Alright, I have my new top 100. I said 10 earlier, then I said top 70. I've just decided to go for 100. So these were the ones that were good, but didn't make the top 100. And then these were the ones that just weren't as good. 100. This dude's in a floaty, it's just tough. 99, glittering gold. The 98, goofy goggles, swimming dude. Number 97, straight gold. 96, this soccer dude. One step above it is this soccer dude. One step above that is this soccer dude. At the 93 we have a duck, which is also a pineapple. That's just like tough. It's creative or fruit. It's we like it. The next one up, I don't remember the number, but this guy, he was in the OG debate and he failed. That's why he's so low. I like the OG colors, just not as OG. This guy is simple yet awesome with the sideways hat. This one is just pretty tough for obvious reasons, because it's like winking. That's the reason. We don't see that very often. Here we have George Washington, and later you'll see another George Washington, but it's just way better. Here we have Donald Duck, my personal favorite character from Mickey Mouse. Next we have this limited edition Royal Caribbean duck. Here we have a duck which is driving a Jeep. Amazing. Next up we have a girl, a cowgirl. This is a bigger one, so it's not as high. I like them when they're just the regular size. And then we have the cowboy, sheriff looking vibe. At the number 83 spot, this is the guy from SpongeBob. I have the whole SpongeBob collection, but I forget this guy's name. Next up we have this one. It's big, but it's simple. We've got some like lightning going on. It's really cool. Here we have Plankton from SpongeBob. One step better than the other guy. Next up we have another bigger one, but the design is just, it's really cool to look at. Next we have a Dalmatian. Pretty cool. Next we have an ice cream guy. See, I like this one because it's an ice cream guy. You know, you forget that you need it, but when you do, you just need it, you know? Here we have a flamingo. I'm all for a flamingo duck. Kind of interesting that it's two animals. Here we've got the snowboarder. It's just cool to look at. It's clean. It's fresh. Here we have a duck that is somehow hairy. I don't know how we managed to have hairy rubber ducks, but it's creative and it's amazing. Here we have the first rock star that you'll see, and my least favorite. See, he's got the spiky hair and the blue electric guitar, but he's not that great. It's just a little simple. Here we have a pumpkin duck. Yeah. This typically would be a lot lower, but it's glow in the dark. I don't know if I can really show you, but it glows in the dark, and that's why it's awesome. Here we have the drummer duck. Again, I'm going to remind you, all of these are in the top 100, so these aren't ones that I don't like. This was a very hard thing to do, to get them all, but this one is good. Here we have a military guy. I believe this is number 71. He's really cool. Here we have a unicorn, but it's not just any unicorn. It's a sideways faced unicorn. It doesn't face you head on. It's creative. It's goofy looking. I love it. Here we have one of my mini owls, but this was the only owl to make the top 100 because I like the color better. Here we have another duck which was in the OG competition to see which was the OG. It failed pretty bad, but it's simple yet effective. We like it. Here we have the only mohawk duck to make the top 100. This was originally in my top 10. He's just so goofy looking. How can you not love it? Here we have a bald eagle. I love the bald eagle, but this one, he's a little like simple. With animals, we want it to be more, you know, have more detail. Here we have the Easter Bunny. Pretty good, but it's a big one. I like them when they're smaller. This one is a duck which is long. A long duck. How did we get to this? I don't know, but it's cool. Here we have this just goofy duck. I'm not really sure what's going on with the feet, but it's different than the rest. That makes it stand out, and that's why it's in the top 100. Here we have one of my 3 Donald Trump ducks. I'm all for a Donald Trump duck, but this one, it's just the red lips. It's throwing me off. That's why it's not as good as the other 2 Donald Trump ducks. This is a graduation duck. Pretty cool. I got this for graduating middle school. It's good, but it's a little simple. Here we have a tiny duck. I really don't like the tiny ducks. I like them, but like, the only reason this is outstanding is it's got the WWJD, What Would Jesus Do? And that's why it's where it's at. Here we have a basketball duck. If you know me, you know I love basketball. And it's a surprise that this isn't higher up, but it's just, it's like, it's old, it's not as great looking. I need a basketball duck that's just cooler, I don't know. Here we have just a plain duck, but it's not the OG, so that's where it's at. Here we have a goofy frog. I love frogs. Shout out Griffin, who hates frogs, but this guy, he's pretty cool. Here we have Santa Claus. I like them when they're rare, and you'd think Santa Claus is pretty common, but this sucker was hard to find. I had to go and look for such a long time until I finally found a Santa duck. Here we have this dude. I don't know who this is. Maybe Indiana Jones, giving that kind of vibe, but he's just a little different. He's just got goofy eyes, and you know, I like him goofy. Here we have a sloth. I don't know what number we're at, but it's just, it's like, how, like, it's rare. It's just not what you would expect, and that's why I like it. Here we have another goofy looking one. All I have to say, I believe this is the 50 mark. You know how I like the ducks that are animals, but it's like a duck and the other animal? That's exactly what we have here. It's the shape of the duck, but also the shape of the shark, just all in one beautiful piece of art. Here we have a garden gnome rubber duck. Outrageous and crazy, but I love it. Here we have a leprechaun duck. Like, what in the world? It's amazing. Here we have a duck that is literally a Minecraft cube. How did we get to this? It's crazy, it's rare, it's amazing. Again, a burger duck. Who came up with this? It's a burger and it's a duck and it's awesome. It's one of the only food ducks I have, and that's why it's as high as it is. Here we have Batman. Nothing else to say. Here is another goofy one. It's fat. And like what is this? It's awesome, I love it. Here we have the other George Washington one. Previously I showed you my first George Washington, but this one is just 10 times better. Here we have, I don't know what exactly this is. A hula girl, maybe? I don't know, it's awesome. Here is Squidward from SpongeBob. One of my favorite characters, but it's not, the duck isn't awesome to look at. It's just not appealing. I don't know, something about it. Here we have this guy. It's amazing, it's beautiful, I don't know. You could spot this from afar and be like, that's a good looking duck. I don't know why, but that is. Here we have Mr. Krabs. Obviously the best entrepreneur of the century. Also makes a pretty killer duck. Here we've got this dude, I forget his name, but he's also from SpongeBob. I don't really care for the character as much, but this guy, he just looks good as a duck. I don't know why. Here's another graduation duck. And I know I said earlier, I like them when they're more simple, like the size-wise. This is slightly bigger, but it says 2026, so that I can always remember what happened 2026. I graduated 8th grade. You did it. It's just all around. It's pretty stunning. I don't know. Here we have a regular duck, but his head is fat. Like, look at this big head, dude. Amazing. Also, with this, totally random. Like, what in the world? I don't even know. Amazing. Same thing with this. What's going on here? I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's goofy, and when it comes to ducks, the goofier the better. This dude, I'm pretty sure he glows in the dark. I don't know what's going on with his mouth. He looks really, really, really imperfect, but that's why he's perfect. Here we have Patrick the Starfish from SpongeBob. Need I say more? Here's this goofy dude. Most of the dinosaur ducks I have, like, they're kind of meh, but this guy's eyes are just outrageous. This one, obviously a gamer, and as you can see, it's killing it with its eyes. He's probably cooking in the game right now. This one. See, this one, it was in the OG duck race and it failed horribly, but like, I don't know, how do you not love this? It's just, it looks so clean. I don't know what it is about it. Alright, this dude, if it was yellow, would be the number one. You look at this duck, and this is the pinnacle of a duck. What more can you ask for? It says Jeep. He's got glasses and a backwards hat. Its mouth is the perfect shade, but it's green. This is a dog. I'm not sure what kind of dog, but it's better. Just trust. Alright, now we're at number 27. This one is just, it's like a spin-off of the original, and it's bigger and it's got cool hair, you know? Here we have an eagle, a bald eagle, just like the other one, but it is tiny, which I usually don't like. But look at the detail in the eyes. It just brings out the character so much more. Here we have Uncle Sam, I believe. He was originally, I believe, my number 2 out of 10. That was before I had 491 ducks. But yeah, he's pretty good. This was my old number 1, the Shazam duck. It still has that superhero aura and it just looks very clean. But these new ones I've gotten are a little better. And some have just changed. Alright, this guy, see, he has hair as well as the other one, but this is why he's better, is you can make it do whatever you want. All down, no, it's movable and shiftable. Here we have this guy. This guy has been through it. He's only got one eye left, but he's still standing, you know what I'm saying? And he's got a tuxedo. Next we have SpongeBob. Just like all the other SpongeBob ducks, but this one is actually SpongeBob, so it's better. Here we have this dude. See, I'm not really sure why he looks the way he does, but that's what makes him so good. Here we have old Benjamin Franklin. I love the details. He's got the key attached to the kite in his hand, the glasses, the hair. Here in the 19 spot we have this duck. It's just really cool. Number 18, we've got the Rockstar Duck. That's the lead singer of the group. Really, really cool. Number 17, we have the Football Duck. It's just very clean. It's got a football in its hand. He's got the marking on his head, the helmet. Number 16, we have the lead guitarist of the band. He's even got the goatee thing going. Straight baldness over here also. He's just super cool. Number 15 spot, I believe this is Van Gogh as a duck. It's very clean. It's everything you'd want in a duck, except it's big. And then number 14 spot, we have the second Donald Trump duck that I have shown you. See, this one is better than the last, but it's kind of, I don't know, the face just doesn't feel right. Up next we have, I believe this is supposed to be Pablo Pascal, right? No, that's not right. Picasso, an artist. And this duck is definitely a work of art. Here we have the famous painting, slash the screen picture of the duck. Just really, really cool. Here we have Abraham Lincoln, one of my favorite presidents, and it's a rubber duck. And next we have this guy. He's so different than any others, and that's why he's amazing. Number 9, we have this duck. It's so random. I have no idea what's going on. Its beak is longer than any other.
Jeremiah on a mission by the bath, by the bed. Little yellow army all lined up in his head. A mall duck, a pirate duck, a duck in a tiny hat. He says one more is harmless, then he buys another quack. 401, now 402. Every duck has a story, every shelf needs a few. You ask him where does it end, he laughs, not today. Then he's back in the doorway with another one to pay. Jeremiah keeps on buying. How many more? How many more? Jeremiah keeps on buying. He won't say when, he won't say when. Quack, quack. Maybe 500, maybe way more. Maybe a duck-shaped mountain by the closet door. But if you ask him gently, he'll just wink and grin. Stop, I'm not there yet. And he's off again. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Jeremiah